6 more functional objects you need in The Sims, because we all are in need of more functional objects in The Sims. But before I begin with today's video, we do have some Sims 4 news. But if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Without further ado, let's get into a piece of Sims 4 news. It's been a bit since we've done a Simmers Digest, but this was a piece of news that did intrigue me as to another leak. We do remember that there was talks of us getting another expansion pack this quarter, this new roadmap that we're getting. We still have yet to see what the new roadmap will entail, like what packs we're getting, what to look forward to, but we do know that we are definitely getting an expansion pack this summer. So a lot of Simmers were curious, you know, what are we getting? Apparently, Instant Gaming leaked on May 20th that there was going to be an Enchanted by Nature. Now take this with a grain of salt, because I do not know if this is our future kit. I'm just saying that this is a leak, so take that again with a grain of salt. But there was a Sims 4 rebrand speculation for the community to get talking about the next Sims 4 expansion pack. The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature title has hit the Instant Gaming website for selling like game codes and stuff like that. You probably are familiar with this website if you have watched a few of my Simmers Digest, because they have leaked quite a bit of packs in the past. So they haven't necessarily been wrong, because they leaked Life and Death and For Rent and some other packs. I also remember like Horse Ranch was on Instant Gaming at one point as a leak and ended up being correct. But they do say on Sims Community that it looks more like AI. And obviously, judging by the photos, it does look like AI. That's because we don't really have any, you know, teaser artwork or whatever, like concept artwork of what this kit would be. Not kit, of what this pack would be. So that's why I'm like, take it with a grain of salt, because we don't know what's happening. But it basically has like a little description of what this pack is. It is, obviously, if you couldn't tell, like fairies. So, I mean, I'll give you my opinion after we're done reading this, but it basically kind of dives deeper into like the natural living skill, gardening, and just like fairies, essentially. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, this could be the next expansion pack. The alleged release date for the Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature expansion is set for July 10th, 2025. Again, it's not confirmed, nor has the Sims even said anything. Now, what I will say, if I can get my thoughts together, I am not opposed to getting fairies in the Sims 4, but I do feel like we do have a lot of occults already that definitely need more help, in the sense of just making them more playable, like aliens. Hello. Like, where's an expansion pack for aliens? I'd so get down on that. I know a lot of people want fairies. I swear, every time we have a roadmap, if y'all see a butterfly or anything to do with fairies, everyone jumps to the conclusion of, we're getting fairies, guys. This is it. We're getting fairies, done deal, and then it never happens. So it's kind of funny to me, because I like to see how many times people are going to suggest that we're getting fairies and then we don't get them. Like, I remember when the Gemology kit pack, whatever that was, came out, people were losing it because they saw a butterfly on a necklace and were like, we're getting fairies. This is it. Game over. Again, at the end of the day, it really comes down to how the expansion pack will be made, whether I will like it or not. I want an expansion pack. I don't want a game pack and they slap an expansion pack title on there. I don't want a stuff pack and they slap an expansion pack on there. If you're gonna give us fairies, actually give us fairies. Although I would not also be opposed, because we are in the summer, if the Sims do want to add another oceanic world in to The Sims 4, I would greatly appreciate that. I think I can speak for most Simmers out there where we would love another island living style world, but just like a little bit better, more options, more playable options, maybe upgrades the mermaids a little bit. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a little iffy. I'd have to see more of the like gameplay of it, trailers. Like, if hypothetically we do get this as an expansion pack, like what are the Sims going to give us? Which is my main question. So for right now, I really have no opinion on whether I want this or not. I could do without it, but who knows? I might want it. I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. Do you want fairies in The Sims 4 or do you want another style for an expansion pack? If that is so and you want another expansion pack, you're not really wanting fairies, what is that expansion pack that you want for summer 2025 in The Sims? But without further ado, let's get into our mod review. All right, so I told you guys I have more functional objects for you guys. The first one we're starting off with has to do with businesses and hobbies. I brought back our laundromat, Yvette's bubble bar, and it has to do with the self, like checkout, like I guess check-in, whatever thing that is, the kiosk, help kiosk. I don't know. 6MCC has made a few of these like ticket kiosks and I really liked the one that he made with the perfect cafe that he made. Like it was a kitty cafe, like a cat cafe. So essentially it is this quick check-in terminal. Sorry, I had to turn on bb.move objects, but it is this little like quick check-in ticket kiosk that looks like an iPad. It just gives you a little bit more options for your businesses, whether you just want a more like a modern approach. I feel like we do have like a good variety of those ticket kiosks. We got like 2 of them, to be honest, but you can never go wrong with more. They have this tall one, and then they also have like a little one that you could put on a table. So if you're trying to go for that like modern like iPad ticket kiosk thing, you could have that. If you guys wanted to open up like a crumble cookie, you could have like where you like have to type in your order. I don't know, that's where my head went when I thought of those, because at Crumble, they don't even interact with you. You just go up to the iPad and click in. That's how it is most days. They don't want to talk to you anymore. Anyways, so I feel like this taller one is kind of a little bit of a better option for the laundromat, but you do have options. Like you could make an actual like store in a way. You just line up these tablets, you know, to check in. But we're going to go ahead and test this out. It should work like any other ticket kiosk. I mean, I really don't see a difference with it. It does have this little UI on it, so it does make it look like an actual ticket kiosk, like the regular ticket kiosk that we have. Is anyone going to come to... Oh, okay. I was like, is anyone going to come to my bubble bar? I shouldn't say my bubble bar. I should say Yvette's bubble bar. Yeah, and then you go, boom. You got paid. Yeah, so we can wait for more people to come in here. Oh, we got another one. Okay, so you see, it's just the same thing, and you can come over here and set your prices, and then you can also set the ticket sale modes. Now that we're open, we can't really change it. You can close the bubble bar, sell the bubble bar. So yeah, I just figured you can never go wrong with more functional objects, and especially with businesses and hobbies being our newest expansion pack, there's going to be a ton of like options for you with functional objects and just different mods. So this ticket kiosk might match more of your business style. So he also has one that's like a functional, it looks like a credit card machine. Like it's literally just like sits on a table. I've covered it before. Another great one of his. So definitely check it out. All right. So now that I've shown you the ticket kiosk, we're going to go ahead and close the bubble bar. We probably lost more money. Yeah. We didn't get anything from that little opening, but that's okay. I'm not here to make money moves today. So the second mod that we have is one that goes in line with the wall coat rack, and it's this wall coat rack that I'm talking about. You can basically click on it and you can remove your shoes from this instead of like clicking on the door or that like sign that they have that came with the Snowy Escape. So if I just were to come and have Yvette walk in the house, oh, she's already in here. Oh, I thought you were outside, Yvette. You can basically come in and just click on that, and then she should... Yeah, please remove your shoes, Yvette. She listened. So I just thought that was neat because it's a little bit easier to have, you know, another functional object. This would make sense just to be able to click on it and have them, you know, choose different options. You can also have them wear the slippers inside. Yvette's not really listening to me because she didn't put her slippers on. Maybe if I have her walk outside and then come back inside. Come on in, Yvette. Come back. There we go. She's got her slippers on now. So I really thought that was a little nifty mod for you guys. So hopefully that comes in handy with whatever, you know, you're playing with. Next up is these little screens over here. Now, unfortunately, this mod only works for the base game screens and not the businesses and hobbies and the other screens, but it essentially makes them active dressers. So I'm going to show you guys that real quick, which in my opinion, The Sims should have added the option for those screens to be dressers because a lot of people use those like to get changed behind, and that would have made so much sense for them to make it a functional object instead of having to have like a dresser in your room. You could just put the screen up and use it as a dresser. I'm honestly starting to think that I could give a list to the Sims about what they should include, because to me that just makes sense. So this mod adds in that ability. So again, it's for like the base game one. So like she had this one on her photo for the mod that she used. So I could just use this white one right here and just come up to it, and you can change your outfit, try on outfit, plan outfits, and change. So I mean, that just makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, please let me know why, but this makes perfect sense for Yvette to come up and be able to click on these screens and be able to change her outfit like she's getting changed behind it. I mean, was that so hard to not add that? And I'm gonna try a couple others, because these right here are also base game. They don't have... Yeah, okay, so those work as well. So it's really just the ones that are from a pack, obviously. So any base game screen room divider will work for you to be able to change your Sims outfits. The only ones that aren't going to work are the ones, obviously, that are from like the sleek bathroom kit. We have this one. This was from another kit that I can't remember the name of. And then we obviously had this one, which was a room divider, but I love the style of this. So hopefully in the future we'll get an update for all of them to be able to have that ability, but for right now at least you have the base game ability. All right, moving back into still build mode. This goes in handy with like kids' bedrooms. So on these nightstands, they're not like functional. You can't make them like a bookshelf or a toy shelf or a toy like crate. And I thought that it was always kind of, in my opinion, stupid that we didn't have the ability to do that, make it a little like toy crate. So on base game kid nightstands, and I believe the cats and dogs one, so it's just like two of them. So it's either this one or this one that you can do it on now. When you download the mod, you're gonna have to pick between either having it as like a toy case or toy box, or having it as a bookshelf. You cannot have two of the files because it won't work. So you have to choose either you want it to be a toy box or a bookshelf. You can't have both. I chose the toy box because it made sense. So if I go back into live mode, we can click on these kids nightstands and you can basically buy toys from them. And I just thought that is a lot easier, so it's not as congested, because sometimes y'all have very small Sims 4 bedrooms, and so this hopefully will let you kind of have a little bit more space, so you're not having like a nightstand, a dresser, and then you can have your bookshelf. But again, it's only for base game and the cats and dogs one, so hopefully in the future we get an update for that to where we can have it for all the kids' nightstands. I would really like that, please. But incredible mod overall. I just think that makes so much more sense, and it's another functional object to have in your Sims 4. So nightstands for kids kind of have a purpose now. So this next mod is by Sixum, and it's basically a home chef hustle add-on for Sixum's like functional mixer that he made. Basically, when you go into build mode and you type in mixer, we have the home chef hustle mixer, but you might not like the build of that. So Sixum brought back the functional mixer that he made, and it looks like a KitchenAid, which is why I love the look of it. And it's also got a lot of colors to match whatever kitchen you are doing. So this again is just an add-on. So you need Home Chef Hustle to be able to use this functional mixer. I think we'll just do the pink one. That kind of looks good in this kitchen. And essentially you can just prep your ingredients with this mixer, but it gives you another functional object in case you didn't want the one from Home Chef Hustle. You could use this one, so Yvette could just come in here and maybe she can, I don't know, maybe prep some seafood. And honestly, I kind of like the look of the KitchenAid mixer better. Like, don't get me wrong, the other one's fine, but this one just, it's a KitchenAid. Who wouldn't want a KitchenAid? I know they're expensive, so to kind of combat this, if you can't get it in real life, you can just buy it in The Sims. Just say you got a KitchenAid in The Sims. You can collect their prepped ingredients and they can go on their merry way now. All right, now for this next mod, I did have to move us into Oasis Springs. You'll see why. So with Home Chef Hustle, we got the abilities to like make our own pizza like in the pizza oven. This one by 6MCC makes the Adobe oven functional. So I'm gonna make a little pizza making area for us, hence why I wanted to be in Oasis Springs, to really get that Oasis feel when making some pizza. So here is the pizza oven. It has a little CC wrench on it because that's the one you're going to want to download. And we do need to place it on like a countertop, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you just place it on like a counter. I just put these down because I felt like this kind of was more of an outside countertop. But basically you put this down there and then Yvette can come out and actually cook whatever pizza she wants. I did make her level 10 of cooking, of course. So I'm thinking, oh, you know what? She could, I don't know how good a seafood pizza is, but she had made seafood. So we get like priced off. You know what? I think, you know what? I'm just going to make a margarita pizza because I love those and I'm sure Yvette will love them too. So she can come out here and make her pizza. I feel like this is such a cute mod because like growing up, my grandfather we would make pizzas in a pizza oven outside. So this kind of brings back memories, but also just like a different way to make pizza. You know, you can say that you have a brick oven to make your pizzas. Maybe make a little, maybe have a different vibe for your restaurants, or with the Home Chef Hustle kit, you can stuff pack, you can actually like sell the food at like a marketplace in front of your house. So you could have like a brick oven restaurant. Oh, I think the pizza's done. Collect meal. It doesn't even look done. It's still like doughy. Please, let's see what this looks like. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh, that looks good. Take a bite of that, Yvette. I wish you could like change the plate, like change the plate under it. So if you didn't want it to be like a pizza box, you could like actually put it on a plate. Cause that pizza looks a little too nice to be in that cardboard box. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And now she can enjoy her pizza. And I thought it was really cool because even though it's a little small addition to the game, I think it still adds a lot of gameplay options for you guys. Whether you want to have like family pizza night, you know, maybe get that brick oven, you know, restaurant started, whatever it is, you've got another functional item. Well, thank you all so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it and found some new functional objects to put into your Sims 4 game. Let me know which one was your favorite down below. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on those push notifications so you never miss another live stream or YouTube video on this channel. We do go live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and we will be back to our regularly scheduled live streams on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I missed this week because I was out of town. But with that being said, happy Friday, happy simming, and I will see you all on Monday.